Everything Noob is a weekly podcast about everything gaming. This show is recorded in front of a live Twitch audience. Never miss a show again by following us on twitch.tv/enoobs. Archives of previous episodes can also be found on our YouTube channel and downloaded from iTunes. Feel free to chat, but please follow the rules listed below. Thank you for joining us for this installment of Everything Noob. And we're actually broadcasting from a different channel tonight. This is my regular gaming channel, so yay.
Yay. Yay.
We will normally be on twitch.tv/enoobs though, so be sure to follow us there if you like the show. Also, we're changing up a lot of things. We have a new website. We're going to be starting at a new time, most likely. Probably starting next week. So look out for us, most likely on Mondays.
Monday. Happy Monday.
Yes.
No. Somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
So, yes. Tonight we're going to talk about Christmas, post-Christmas madness.
Yeah.
It's all about what we got for Christmas, what we've been playing, what we've been looking forward to coming up on sale right now. The Steam sales are still going on, going strong. Going strong. So, that's everything. How are you guys doing?
Everything Noob.
That's everything Noob.
Good. .com.
Yep, that's the new website. I should have mentioned that too. Everythingnoob.com. Blogs, bios, everything you need to know about us is going to be there.
Yeah, all the information will be there.
So,
all noobs welcome.
All noobs are welcome.
Ah, pros too.
Pros.
Yeah.
Amateurs. All the above.
We could use more pros.
So let's find out what Jemi got for Christmas, because that's what the world revolves around, is Jemi.
Yeah, I always have to go first because you're looking at alphabetical order. I only got one game. Actually, I got two because you got me one. I got Assassin's Creed Theory, and then I got Torchlight 2. And then, computer and hardware-wise, I got 16 gigs of RAM and an HD PVR. So everything else was kind of like girly stuff, like PJs and slippers and makeup and stuff like that. So
that's perfect for e-noobs.
I know. But it was Cinderella themed, like all the makeup and stuff. It was based off Disney Cinderella. I don't know. My mom was like, yeah, I thought it was cute. Like, okay, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Wow.
I mean, they're pretty colors, though. Like, so, it's always nice to have variety. For somebody who hardly wears makeup.
Now you have choices. You have options now. You have more reasons to wear it. Or you're overwhelmed with choices, and I can't. No makeup. Too many choices.
Oh, you don't like to do your eyeshadow?
No. I can never choose between the green eyeshadow or the red eyeshadow.
I have trouble with eyeliner.
You definitely look like a red guy.
I
definitely have trouble with eyeliner.
Ledo's gonna peg his eye out there.
I always poke my eyes with it. I'm terrible.
So Ledo, what did you get?
I had The Witcher 2 already, and somebody had mentioned, you should really start with Witcher, the first one, because that was the one that really inspired them to do Witcher 2. And I thought, well, I know, but I'll get that. I want Witcher 2 because I've heard so much about it, and I like the graphics, all that stuff. So my brother-in-law, I guess, overheard me talking about The Witcher, and so he got me The Witcher, which is the first one.
Cool.
So I got that, and then in Steam I got from somebody who happens to be right here, Jemi.
Yeah.
She got me Psychonauts, and I never got a chance to actually thank you, but yeah, thanks for that. And Psychonauts. And then Dan here, he got me a Dark Souls, one of the I forgot what it was called. Dark Souls
Now I don't know. It was Dark
Dark
Souls
Souls!
something. Dark Souls. I thought it was just Dark
Yeah.
Souls. I just searched for Dark Souls. Like, there it is.
Right, so
Bye.
Dark Souls, I got that, and then so there was some serious
That's really sad.
Dark
I
Soulage,
know.
there going
Dark
on.
Soulage? That sounds disgusting. What's wrong?
But yeah, that's
I
going
got
to be a
Dark
great
Soulage.
game because I love games like that. Just the whole Skyrim-ish, any kind of a first-person or any kind of a environment like that I like. So, I like those better than I guess they call them platformers and stuff like that. But yeah, so Dark Souls is going to be fun. I've been wanting to try that for a while. So yeah, that's and then whatever.
So has anyone
Everything else has nothing to do.
played what they got for Christmas?
I've played Torchlight 2 just a little bit. Like, the first thing that pet cat did was lay down and just roll over. And I'm like shooting fireballs. I'm like, great, just like a real cat. Useless.
What kind of pet is this?
I know. It's got a backpack and everything. It just rolls over. Like, forget it. I'm done.
Yeah, I haven't even installed anything yet, so
I haven't either.
yeah,
I
haven't even tried.
got Hitman Absolution for Xbox, and I got an HD PVR, and I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna stream this game. That would be awesome. And now I'm having trouble getting HD PVR to work, so I gotta call tech support. Something's wrong with it, but. And then Jemi here got me Towns, and I played a few minutes of it, and I'm like, I'm going to stream this. And I went to stream it, and it wouldn't launch. And I found out today that it won't launch if XSplit is already on. So I need to turn on the game, then
What?
XSplit. Yeah, like I was messing with it today, and I just realized that. Like, what a weird, stupid game. So, gonna have to figure that out.
It's like that with Fraps. Sometimes you can start Fraps, or you can have a game going, and you can start Fraps, and then when the Fraps, you have to start Fraps first in order to start a game.
Yeah.
But for a long time, I've just been starting Fraps while I'm in a game, and it seems to work. But there are some games that it won't work with. So,
Fraps,
that's
of course, is the recording software for recording gameplay videos and
right.
stuff.
Exactly.
For anyone who doesn't know. Yeah, I've had that problem too. Fraps can be very finicky. I've had problems where I start Fraps first and then the game and nothing happens and I gotta do it depends on the day. Sometimes it's the opposite of that. Like, come on. But yeah,
Right.
Towns won't launch. Towns is this little game where you have all these little people at your disposal and you just have them gathering wood. It's like an RTS, but you build a village and a town, cities and stuff. And
Yeah.
I wanted it for a while.
I have Towns. I have it too.
It's number one
But
on the
it's-
wish list.
Not multiplayer though.
So
I don't think it is. Is it multiplayer? No, it's not multiplayer. It can't be.
no, it's not.
That'd be cool if it was.
I can
Anyway.
see that.
That would be fun, though. Multiplayer.
The one game I've been waiting for, and it came on sale during the Steam Winter Sale, and I didn't buy it just because of Christmas. I didn't want to buy anything. It was Scribblenauts. I've been seeing this game everywhere, and it's getting more and more amazing looking. I'm like,
It
ooh.
looks really bizarre. It's a completely different kind of game.
Yeah, it's totally different. And I went on there yesterday. They were having it for $4 off. That was the sale. I'm like,
Wow.
It's brand new, though. It's brand new.
it is brand new. Yeah, I know, but still.
They just released it, so
It's-
that's probably why.
I've been watching so many videos about it, and for anyone who doesn't know, it's basically this game. It's a really goofy-looking game. It looks like it's for 5-year-olds, which it probably is.
It does.
And you go through, and you got to solve problems for all these little people in different cities and stuff. And so I was watching one guy play it, and this guy is standing on a dock, and the little character runs up to him, and the guy says, "I want a ship so I can sail the world." And the guy thought he was being funny, so he's like, "All right." He's like, "I wonder if I can do this." So he typed in stone ship, and a boat appeared made out of stone. He threw it in the water. The little dude jumps in, and they both sink. And then that's it. Bing, mission accomplished. And he moved
It's
on.
amazing. Yeah, it's amazing what you can type in there because I've seen the same kind of videos where people put some really crazy stuff. I'm going, how is that even in the game? It's like, how do the people who developed the game, how do they know to foresee that somebody would actually type that?
Oh,
A
exactly.
stone boat? You know, how do
And
they?
you can add items to it as well.
Oh
They have
man,
item editors, and you can alter the items and their properties and adjectives of the items, and it's crazy.
that's crazy.
And then it connects to Steam Workshop, so I can make myself like a little avatar of me, throw it on Steam Workshop and tell people, and then they can download me into their game. And let's say I get
Oh,
shot out of a
wow.
Oh,
cannon,
that's cute.
and I explode into a pile of poo whenever they shoot me. I could do that, you know.
Why would you want
That's
to
cool.
explode into a pile of poo?
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I can make a little Vortac ragdoll, and they
You
can
could be a
toss-
spaceman!
I could be a spaceman, and yeah, no, it's a very original idea for a game, and I think it's not even the first one they've made, but it's a lot better than any others.
There's another game that's similar to that. It's not, where you type something out or whatever, but I forgot what it was called. It might be one of the knots kind of game. It's where there's pictures, and then you have to put the pictures in a certain spot, and you're able to, like, for instance, if you're trapped and you're standing there, it's kind of a scrolling game, but you stand there and you go, okay, what do I do? And then there's a bunch of pictures, and you can choose a picture. And the one picture you might be in front of a tree, and the one picture might have a picture of a castle with a door. So you just drag the castle with a door over the tree, and it puts a door in the tree, and then you can walk through the tree.
Are you sure this wasn't an acid trip?
No, it's actually,
Never heard of
I
this
forgot
game.
what it was called, but it's a trip. And then you move all these,
Okay.
Yeah, we know.
I bet it is a trip.
move all these pictures in different ways to where you can get through the whole game.
So, can I
It's a
purchase this
puzzle
game
game.
in the back of any liquor store?
That's funny. Yeah, no, it's seriously is a game. I bet you there are people that might be watching or listening that probably know what I'm talking about. I forgot what it was called, but yeah, it's similar to that, and where it's pictures, but Scribblenauts is cool because you can, like, basically create anything just by typing it in. I saw somebody who typed in a clown because this one boy was unhappy, so he had to make him happy. So he typed in clown, and he got a clown, and the clown was making him happy. It was funny.
I've seen a few. I've seen, like, one person, like, you go to this hospital, and the nurse is like, I need a tool to perform this surgery. And he's like, okay, chainsaw. Gives the little guy a chainsaw, and they both run away, like the nurse chasing him with the chainsaw.
Oh, wow.
It's
That's
so
what
cool.
I'm saying. The people to foresee what people might possibly type in there.
I think it's
just
you can give her, like, a dead baby, and she'll probably chase him away with a dead baby.
Oh, yeah, it was another one. That guy decided to give somebody a dead bird. So he typed in dead bird, and sure enough, there was a dead bird on the ground, and he picked it up and gave it to whoever.
Aw.
It's fun. I'm going, how in the world?
Why? Oh, that's
Why?
funny. That's a funny game.
Yeah.
But no, I've been going back to, like, old games. This is what happens during the holidays. I get a new game or two, and I'm like, cool, I want to play this. And then it reminds me of another game, and I'll be like, huh. And so I'll start playing that old game again for a while, and then I'll eventually get tired of it. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember I hate this game, and then go back to the the new
Yeah,
game.
I've done that. I've totally done that.
Okay.
Pokemon Snap every year.
Oh my god, no! I hate that game.
You love it. I know you
Don't
do.
no. It's the stupidest thing.
You are the brony of Pokemon Snap.
He's like a closet Pokemon Snap professional.
Yeah. He's gotten a perfect score on every single one.
Jemi actually owns this game. She plays it all the time,
No!
and she's giving me flack.
I own it, but I don't play it.
Yeah, along with her Justin Bieber desktop.
Actually, no. My desktop is
Just kidding.
Altair.
Oh, wow.
Hmm.
I got a thing for guys missing fingers.
Doesn't he got, like, the worst. He got it the worst of all the other assassins in the rest of the games.
Well,
Like-
yeah.
back
part
then,
of your initiation.
yeah, they cut off your finger, and the rest of them, they brand you, and it's just like it gets less and less intense as the assassins grow. You know, next will be what, like a tattoo or like a sticker that says "assassin."
Yeah.
Little glitter sticker, just like
You get a little gold star on your finger.
"Hello, I'm an assassin." On your shirt.
Exactly.
Rainbow Assassin.
Yeah, it gets lame. But no, I did get Assassin's Creed 3 for my birthday actually, and I can't talk about it because of spoilers, and also Jemi has forbidden me to say anything because she refuses to play it. Even though she
I'm
owns
waiting
it.
until I format my PC because I don't want to get in the middle of it and then format my PC and then lose my save file.
Once you and I get into it, we need to talk about it at least, if not on this podcast, in private, because I have a lot to say.
No, I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it.
Assassins! We're the assassins! And they all high five. They jump in the air and they freeze frame. Assassin!
Good team assassins!
This is the worst group of people ever. Stop it, you're hurting him!
So what are the Templars?
Oh my god.
They're just the...
wow.
A bunch of layabout drunk dads?
Yeah. They were abusive dads.
Abusive dads.
Oh,
just
man.
scratch their hairy bellies.
If they
and,
keep
like,
making
belch
Assassin's
loudly.
Creed games as fast as they are, that's what it's going to turn into. I mean, there's like a new Assassin's Creed game every flipping week. Ugh.
Yeah, they have been like kind of really pushing those.
Just don't put me on the writing team for Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed.
I still only have the first one. I only have the first one.
Nothing
It'll be
is
the
true.
new Dimitri, the assassin.
Dimitri.
The
She's
emo
got, like-
swipe.
Desmond turned into Dimitri.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, poor Assassin's Creed. What did it do to us?
Those killer bracelets do not go with those boots.
My Little Assassin. Like My Little Pony.
Oh my
Anyway.
God. Ledo got me into a game that I'm still having trouble. I can't even say I'm into it yet because it's so boring so far, but it's fun. It's oddly fun for a boring ass game. And I'm just going to let Ledo talk about it because I don't do it justice.
Oh,
I'm just gonna
Worm
complain about
Online you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Worm Online. Well, it's an interesting game. If you like that slow-paced crafting and building type thing, there's really not a whole lot of action. There are monsters and stuff in there. What is she doing?
It's just like your description of the game. Like Ledo will do it justice. Well, if you like boring old slow crafting games,
Yeah,
with
slow,
monsters
boring
here, there's not
games.
really a lot of action. I actually have a thing that kills the
Well,
monsters
because
for me.
I want to get that out of the way because really there are people like me myself who don't mind and have the patience to craft something and build something. Like me and Vortac have been in there, and he's already built a house, and so we got a house for him. I got a house, and it's just really cool. It's something that I think I've been looking for, for a long time. It's probably one of the reasons why I play Minecraft so much is because of the fact that I have that freedom to build and do things. And technically, except for at night, there really isn't a whole lot of action in Minecraft either. So the crafting is a lot faster, obviously.
Yeah,
you can
Minecraft's
craft
much
a
more
tool in,
fast-paced.
a
But
second.
Wow.
And it's funny because Notch was one of the lead original developers of Worm Online.
Really?
And so for him to come from Worm Online and go into Minecraft, yeah, he was him and Rolf Jansen, I think his name is, were the creators of Worm Online. And then he left it to Rolf Jansen and said, "This is all yours. I'm going to go off and do my own thing." And Notch always said he doesn't like working with a team of thousands of people. But there wasn't a whole lot. It was like there was only a few people. But anyway, now there's quite a few. There's a lot more to the developing team for Worm Online. But it's a
They just
fun
went into
game.
1.0, and that's why it's picking up popularity
Yeah,
now.
and it's picking up popularity because it's 1.0. It's kind of like a I want to use the term that the War Z people have used, a foundational release.
Oh,
which
the War
means
Z?
which
we'll probably have
means
to talk about
foundation release basically means that okay, we got the game fully 100% playable, but it's still a work in progress, and it will always be a work in progress, kind of like Minecraft. Minecraft really isn't released technically.
True.
It's got all new stuff. So it's really a good, decent game.
It's off to a good start, I'd say, for sure.
Yeah, and if you look up Worm Online on YouTube, the videos don't give it any justice because of the fact that those are between a year, a few months to a year old, maybe even longer, because the game has been in development since 2006, I think. And so those videos are alpha. I mean, it's awful looking, and it's like when people look up those. That's why I don't like people going to those videos.
Yeah.
Because what are you looking for?
Oh, no, I'm looking up that article on the War Z. Oh.
Oh.
If I'm going to quote this, I need to quote it right.
Yeah, and so Worm Online now is at a point where I think it would be interesting to a lot of people because there's animations now. I mean, the characters didn't have animations; they basically just glided or floated across the ground. All the animals, same thing, no animations. They were just place setters, and they were just floating over the ground. And when you attacked them, nothing moved. It was all just nothing moved.
Text saying, you're attacking an animal. You were murdered by the animal.
You basically went by the
mud.
text.
Please walk back to your house and start over, as we have no death animations or mechanics.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
You lose,
and so,
just for the record.
Yeah, so the game is now, if you watch videos, I think me and there's like 2 other people that are doing current videos of Worm Online, and we're doing current stuff. So I'll be doing some videos and some tutorials and stuff, and I'll try to make it as interesting as possible.
Yeah.
It is interesting. It's really good. It's a good game.
Speed up
It's
that
just
footage.
if you like that kind of game, you want to build yourself a house or a castle, or you want to build something, you can do it in this game. The thing is like, you guys have heard of Second Life. Second Life it's similar to Second Life in a lot of ways because you can basically find a spot and build. But I mean, you have to, with Second Life, you have to purchase the land or rent it or whatever. But you can build anything. The thing is you don't have to gather resources. You just basically plop down a block, stretch it, put textures on it, and you can build anything you want, free of charge. And then you can sell it or whatever you want to do with it. Whereas in this game, obviously it's more fantasy setting, and you have to gather resources in order to build or craft what you need to craft. So it makes the game a little bit more interesting where, oh, shoot, I like the other night we were building a house and we realized, oh, we're getting hungry, we're going to have to make some food. So we went around, looked for dead animals, and we butchered them, grabbed some meat, we put the meat inside a frying pan, fried it up, cooked it up, made some food, fed ourselves, and then that was it.
Yeah.
And then we carry on with our building.
Well, everything's a process in the game.
Yeah, it's a work in progress game.
You don't just throw up a house. It takes a good couple hours to chop up all the wood, then turn it into planks. Fail turning it into planks depending on your level, and then you have to put up the walls. You have to keep putting them up until it appears in front of you because you need to use so many planks, and it's crazy, but it's rewarding.
But when your skills go up, everything is like 10 times faster.
Yeah.
So it's like, it makes up for it. But they want you to earn. I mean, seriously, when you go into a game like that and you want to build a house, they want you to earn it because they don't want a bunch of people coming on the servers and just plopping down houses and never coming back in. And never coming back to the game. And then when they got all this junk all over. Vortac knows what I'm talking about. When we, right outside of that Puzzle Plaza, there's a whole town that nobody did anything to, and it's just flat, and there's just a bed lying out in the middle of the road. We saw a boat just sitting there. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. That's kind of stuff kind of ruins the whole environment.
Oh yeah.
So,
well,
you know,
apparently
if you're
that town like had you two were telling me there was a big fight, and the people who owned the town were fighting with the other people who lived in the
side of the
town.
mountain.
And yeah, there was like they wanted to make a tunnel through this mountain, and half the town wanted it, and half the town didn't, which are problems you'd face in real life too. And if your town did something drastic that you didn't like, your family would move away or just deal with it. And most of the people moved away, and then the town got underfunded, and then all the houses decayed because no one lived there anymore, and now it's just a big flat paved area that you're confused by when you walk through it. You're like, was there something here?
Yeah. And that's another thing. Things decay in this because we went out and mined quite a bit of copper. And we had it stored away in my cart. And come back last night, looked at it, and we only had one copper ore left. And I'm going, what the heck happened to all the copper ore? And then I realized, wait a minute, it decayed.
Yeah, it
not decayed, but it didn't get used, so it just kind of like, you know, evaporated.
You have to make like a special chest that keeps that stuff from decaying, and
right.
Well, that's frustrating.
It is, and a lot of like.
But it like I said, it keeps people like if somebody was to come on there and mine all this ore and place houses and all that stuff, and it never decayed, it would sit there, you know, and
yeah.
What would you know?
If anyone's interested in the game, I know we haven't sold it very well. You can check it out. It's actually free to play up until a certain point. Like all your skills don't go past level 20, and they potentially could go to level 99. But you can be a premium member, and there's a bunch of premium member packages. But it's free to play if you just want to try it and kind of see if it's your kind of thing. I'll be sure to link it in the show notes along with Ledo's videos that he's posting to it as well, so you can kind of see what it's like before you even bother signing up for it. And the show notes can be found on everythingnoob.com. But it is time for our halftime, and every halftime we do Mad Libs.
Is it?
Yes.
Halftime already?
It is halftime already. We're a little bit over the halftime, actually. But anyway. No, it's okay.
All right.
Since we're shortening up the show a little bit, we're over it. Technically, we're not over the normal. But
right.
Anyhow, Ledo is hosting the Mad Lib tonight.
It's a long one.
Long one?
But I think it's a good one. So
Vortac, let's double team this.
Yeah.
I won't tell you
Woo!
Well, I won't tell you the name of it yet until after we're done.
Good.
It's Assassins.
Assassins.
All right, so this is Mad Lib time.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know who wants to start. Vortac goes first. Adjective.
Adjective.
Yeah.
Adjective.
Well, we always say adjective.
Stoned.
But stoned. Maybe we should make it because usually that's an adjective with an ed. So stone.
Stone. Fine. No, there's no adjective.
Oh wait, no
ed.
way. No.
You're thinking of noun or something.
I don't know what I'm
thinking of.
It can
just be
He's
stoned.
talking about being high.
Yeah, being
stoned.
high, man. It's all good.
A verb.
A voib?
A verb. A voib.
Jemi.
A brev.
Jemi,
I know
thinking?
it's me.
I know,
Just
I was thinking for a second.
relax. I got this.
It's all good, man. Assassins.
High five. High five it. No. How would you make that a verb?
You don't.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's an action word.
Prancing, then.
Prancing.
Yeah, we'll just go with prancing.
Or prance.
Or how about prance?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and a noun?
Watch.
Watch.
Like one that tells time.
Right. Another adjective?
Bloody.
Bloody?
I hope she's not like pulling
Not
this from experience
bloody.
or anything. I'm looking at my...
I'm
I looked
thinking
around my
of
room.
assassins.
Okay, alright, as long as you're thinking of
Okay.
assassins.
Noun, plural.
Noun, plural. Tissues.
Come.
Tissues.
Could have gone for
Okay.
the easy thing.
So the prancing bloody
Dicks.
watch is going to be crying with tissues. No, I was kidding. Adjective.
Sorry, that was my fault.
Adjective.
Harry!
Hairy.
Whoops, that was also
Wow.
my fault.
Yeah, that's your fault.
Another adjective.
Oh gosh, grimy. Probably used that one a few times, but
Right.
Grimy Harry.
A company.
Company.
ooh.
Ooh. Enron.
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 It's so
Well-
yesteryear.
I know they're gone, but still.
Enron.
That's why we
Okay.
can't get in trouble.
A type of place.
A type of place?
Yeah, like a type of. I don't know what that means by a type. Oh, so if the place is a church,
Oh.
it's a religious place. I don't know.
Okay. So it's not like
Not a
Like a-
specific
it's not a
place.
specific place,
place,
just a type
but-
of.
Yeah,
type
like a
of place.
park.
Dealership.
Or
Dealership.
what kind of dealership?
Oh, you know. They sell the cars and the trucks. That kind.
A number.
Really?
93.
93.
Hey, it was important. I need to
Okay,
decide
another-
if it was absurdly huge or just tiny.
It didn't say. It just says number. Another number.
Another number?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on! With the picking!
2!
2. Okay, that's a good one.
Thanks.
Now,
Thanks,
noun
Ledo.
plural.
Thanks,
Noun
Ledo.
plural?
Ledo, thanks.
Assassins!
Assassins!
I've been
Assassins. She's been waiting. She's been waiting for that. Oh my God.
waiting!
Adverb. An adverb.
What's an adverb again? The
LOY.
Lolly,
Something
lolly, lolly.
basically
yeah, yeah,
describing an action. A description of an
Um,
action word.
homosexually.
What?
Homosexually?
Assassins!
I wonder if that will work. Homosexually. Okay. Adjective.
Wow, my mind is so blank right now. Clumsily. No.
Clumsily.
That's
Clumsy E.
no. We're making stuff up now. Okay, we're just gonna go with the word white.
Huh? White?
White, yes.
Okay. Verb ending in ing.
Scissoring.
Wow. This is
I
not
don't even know how
right.
to- Am I spelling that wrong? I don't know. if
Don't
I
worry about
spelled right.
spelling as
Doesn't
long as you can read it.
Okay, another verb ending in ing.
Oh, wow. There's a whole, cloud of words in my head that I just want to jump for, but I think that would just lower the bar.
The bar has been lowered.
Yeah.
Assassins.
Oh.
Assassinating. Assassinating.
Assassinating. No.
Killing. Hey, what?
Just go for pounding.
Pounding.
We'll just go with that.
Oh my God, this is gonna be ugly.
How low can we go?
All right, now a verb.
Pooing.
Ugh. No, how about poo? Because it's not a verb ending in
Poop.
ing, it's just a verb. Poop.
Poop.
I went poop.
Okay, now a verb ending in ed.
This is long.
Yeah, it's gonna be only one. I wanted to do a big one and just leave it at that.
That's what she said.
Trained.
Trained?
Mm-hmm.
Trained in pooping. Okay. Occupation plural.
Foo!
Occupation plural?
Yeah.
Ooh. Crap.
Ooh.
I think I have good ones in mind. I'm like, that's just a word. That's not an occupation. No. Crap. This is too hard. This is way too hard. That's not an occupation. Waiters.
Waiters?
Waiters.
Assassins!
Assassins!
A noun.
Presents. Or present.
Present. Okay, and then event plural. Some kind of event that's plural.
Olympics?
Well,
Yeah,
there's
I
no
guess that
such thing
counts.
as an Olympic, though, is there?
Olympic game? Olympic Games?
Yeah.
Or...
Okay, we can do that.
I
Olympic
don't know, man. What a weird one.
Olympic Games, that'll work. Noun plural.
Oh my god.
Wow,
So long.
this is a really long one.
Yeah. It gets better. It gets better. It's
Guns.
almost done. Guns?
Yes.
Something you hate doing.
Being assassinated by the assassins! Something I hate doing. Mowing the lawn. Driving.
You want me to put driving?
Drinking. Alone. Drinking alone.
Drinking.
Drinking alone. Yeah, go with drinking alone.
Drinking alone.
Raping.
Verb ending in ed.
Verb ending in okay.
Can't hate something I haven't tried.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Wow, you're having trouble with this one.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I gotta clear my head.
Look at the chat for help.
Cleared. We'll go with
Cleared.
that. I had to clear my head there. We were
I
a
was
little
thinking-
focused on something.
I was thinking never mind. A noun. We're almost done.
Stereo.
Stereo. A sound. Pew. A verb.
Crap. No, not that.
We already have poop.
We already have poop. And scissoring. Darn it. Gaming.
Game. A verb.
Gaming.
Game.
That's not... Huh.
Play.
It could be
Play.
verb. I don't know.
Yeah.
Most verbs
Action.
end in ing. It's not fair.
Well, no, they can end in ed and not. But a
Past
verb.
tense.
A verb doesn't have to end in ing. You can use, if you think of an ing word, take off the ing, and there's a verb.
Joust.
Yes, I like that one. Joust.
Joust. Okay, a state. I guess it means a
Oh.
state.
Where? Tejas.
What?
What?
Texas.
Oh,
We're not very cultured. You have to talk slow around us.
a famous
Obviously. Maybe I should have
Here's-
picked like Arizona.
person.
Martha Stewart.
Oh my God,
Inside joke.
Martha Stewart. Verb ending in ing, And we are almost done. We got like 4 or 5 more.
Jeez.
Oh,
You get to read
jacking.
this.
Yeah, this is going to be good. It's going to be worth it. I can tell.
I want to know what it's about. So bad.
Verb ending in ing.
This is Jemi, right?
Yeah, I told him
Yeah.
jacking.
Oh, well, he's not doing it.
Jacking?
Yes,
Jacking. Off. I mean jacking.
just jacking. We don't know what we're jacking, but we're
You
jacking.
jack up a car?
Now
Yeah.
a fraction. I'm not sure what that means. Like
3/4.
3/4. 3/4.
That's most.
A verb.
Laugh.
No, I don't want to pick laugh. I want to pick
People in the
walking.
chat are gross.
I
What
know.
was it?
They're dirty in the chat.
Really dirty.
Walk.
What was it?
No, just stroll.
Walk?
Stroll.
Stroll?
Stroll.
Yeah, stroll. Coulda
Okay,
got-
a noun?
Strolling.
A noun?
A noun?
This is so
Crib.
long.
Crib. In my crib. An adverb. Got 3 more.
Lazily.
Lazily. Another noun.
Good Lord. Microphone.
Microphone. And a personality trait. This is the last one.
Personality trait. Oh. Horish.
Horish?
Yeah.
Wow.
Her horish ways.
Okay. All right, you
I
ready?
remember most of the things I said, so this will be interesting.
All right, now, this is called
Assassins.
My Evil Plan to Take Over the World.
Oh boy.
I feel like we've done this one
Okay.
before.
We might have.
I don't think so. I don't know. I am Dr. Stoned. I am destined to prance the watch. Unfortunately, the watch is full of a bunch of bloody tissues that do not agree. So this is my hairy plan to take over the watch. To start with, I'll need to build my grimy hideout in an abandoned Enron complex that fits perfect. In the middle of the dealership. It will have 93 underground floors and only 2 floors above ground. All the assassins will open homosexually and address me as the great and white Dr. Stone. I will also have several rooms designed for scissoring and pounding anyone who tries to poop me. That is, after I have trained the full extent of my hairy plan to them.
Oh.
Next, I will hire some waiters to design the present buster. A machine designed to trigger huge Olympic Games wherever I wanted to. And if they don't want to build it, I will capture their guns and threaten to make them drinking alone for hours on end. Once it's built, I will have it cleared along the San Andreas stereo. Mew, pew, 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 pew. Obviously, you joust. I can hold the governor of Texas, Martha Stewart, against the threat of jacking 3/4 of the state into the ocean. And once I have control of Texas, I will stroll the crib industry into promoting my right to prance the watch, and lazily all will succumb to my microphone and horish.
Oh. That didn't quite fit.
No.
That didn't quite fit. But that was it.
That's why we don't want to do long ones. We get tired and just like look at stuff and say it. Microphone.
That's true, you're right.
You know I'm tired when I say microphone. That was good though.
Well, that was it. I mean, I don't know if that was long enough for,
Oh, it was long enough.
No,
only doing one.
that's too much.
That was
Well, there you go.
I guess
And
there's
there
never
you'll be.
there's never such a thing as too many Mad Libs. Assassins. Anyhow,
I believe there's going to be an assassin coming for you in your sleep tonight.
most likely. So, who has heard any updates about this whole War Z fiasco, which we mentioned before?
I haven't heard any updates, but I know.
I got an email from the developer.
Did you actually, like, buy the game?
I got an email. Yeah, because my nephew was playing.
Did you get a refund, or?
No, I'm not going to get a refund. I didn't. I only spent $15 on the thing. But anyway, this was like about a month ago. I got it. I got an email from the developer, and he sent it out to all the current, obviously, players, and he apologized for all the crap that he's been going through and all they've been going through. I don't know what the deal is. I think somebody wrote it for the guy because this guy was very eloquent and had very good grammar, and he's very eloquent in his speech. So I'm thinking he hired somebody or got somebody to write this for him. But this guy basically apologized and was saying, I thank you for everything, and we're going to make this game. He says, I'm going to establish now that this is a foundation. That's why I was mentioning foundation release. Make this a foundation release, meaning that any of the things that I've ever mentioned are up and coming, and we are going to make the game better and better as time progresses. Basically, saying that he's sorry for all the misunderstanding, and he goes and he said it was my fault. I completely messed up. I communicated wrong. Blah blah blah, whatever, and just basically saying thank you for your support. And he says, though we may have done a lot of refunds, we're still growing, and the game is still, people are still buying the game, and blah blah blah, whatever. So I don't know.
Well, I think they should have just given up, honestly, after all that. I mean, they have such a bad rap now. No one's going to want to play War Z because everyone's saying it just took things out of other games. And then, you know what? They did some digging on that guy who created it. He was responsible for creating what some call the worst game ever made. It was called Big Rigs, I think.
Yeah.
And it was a semi-truck game that, if you could get it to work, was awful. But it was just bad. It didn't even work on those platforms, and and the guy's like a big baby. Like, if people were talking crap about War Z, he would ban them from the game just because they had a negative review.
He was blaming. Now, this is what he said in the email. He was blaming another company, OP something, and the mods that were a part of that for the bannings. He says we're definitely going to communicate more often. If we see a negative comment, we're going to look into the comment, and then we're going to respond to that comment. We're not going to instantly ban people anymore from the forums for
No, they were banning them for
comment.
playing the game, though, not the forums. The game.
Well, yeah, they're going to pay attention to everything now. Yeah, what they were doing was, somebody was doing something they weren't supposed to in the game, but it's, how are you supposed to be able to tell? He's going to, according to what he said, they're going to start communicating more with the community. They're going to make this a more of a community effort than in the past. In the past, it was just the developers, and they didn't give a crap what anybody said.
Well,
they just did what they wanted to do, and so now he says it's going to be more community-driven. We're going to listen to the community more. We're going to have a completely different set of mods. We're going to hire some more people to help us with
our terrible PR.
Yeah, basically that's what it is. Yeah, because these guys, obviously the first step was this email. That's obviously their first hire, because that definitely wasn't the developer.
Forever be known as the first game pulled from Steam.
Which is hilarious.
Yeah,
to me. I thought more would have been pulled by now, like just for various reasons. But that's funny.
Well, they did, and he, that's what they said in the email, was it was his fault for not communicating it right. What was meant to, according to him, he just, worked with Steam, gave them the game, and said this is what the game is, and then Steam is the one who put the thing in there. But when he was questioned about certain things in an interview, he says, okay, well, we'll change that. And then, it was changed. He goes, okay, I changed it. And I'm thinking, I thought this was Steam that was responsible for the description, not the developer.
No,
So-
apparently not.
Apparently
would
not, because if he was
say-
able to change it that quick, I think there would be like a couple day lag for changing a description if it was up
Yeah.
to Steam. But
Well, not
anyway,
to
regardless,
mention,
that was
don't think it would be wrong if it was up to Steam, as they would have somebody hired to actually play the game and then at least contact
Well, it's
the
just
company.
like
Yeah.
it's just like Apple with the App Store and stuff. Anyone can actually be an app developer, and they don't have the time or resources to go through and test every single app to make sure it's not crap. So it's the community's job to go, hey, don't spend money on this app. It's a POS, and the guy
Right.
is lying in his description, which it happens all the time. And so you got the community's the one who gets you there in the first place. You can't ignore them, and you can't ban them from the game and expect the problem to go away. We'll just ban all the people who get pissed about it, and then we'll have a perfect game with just people who are happy. Yeah, that worked out for you.
It just seems like, I mean, the developer was trying to be a little bit deceptive in the description to get more sales.
Yeah.
And-
yeah,
of
because
course.
he's telling
He
it
did
as
say-
a game it wasn't.
Like, he did
pretty much
say
pulled
that
stuff
all
straight
the-
out of other stuff. Like they were doing side-by-side images of like Walking Dead zombies in comparison to War Z zombies, and they looked identical to each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was some clip art hell there for the.
And then what
screenshots and
was
stuff.
it that you heard? Something about their trademark name.
Their trademark just got
being-
pulled because of the movie World War Z with Brad Pitt, I believe,
Ah.
that's coming out soon. And so that movie saw War Z, and probably because it surfaced because of all the negative publicity, and said, "Oh, by the way, we're gonna, there's a trademark dispute here. You can't do that because that people
Yeah.
are gonna think War Z is the game for World War Z, which is not the case." So
Right.
this was probably really planned in a devious way, where they said we're gonna make a game. We're going to call it this for two reasons. One, people are really happy with Daisy right now, and two, there's this movie coming out called World War Z, so we might get some sales off of that. And then you were actually telling me, I don't know if you were just like making up theories or you read this somewhere, but you were telling me that they were planning on getting enough money in microtransactions and monthly subscribers, and then just pulling it off the market after they felt they had
Right.
enough
That
money.
was an old mod. No, I read this directly from this moderator for one of the forums, and he was banned from the forums because he got a virus on his computer, and somebody hacked and got the passwords to the forums, and he's a moderator on the forums, so whoever did it deleted all of his posts, and just wreaked havoc on the forums, I guess, and because of that, they banned him. And so since they've banned him, he says, well, I happen to be, and he proved it with a video. He had a link to a video showing him playing War Z with a couple of the developers, and it showed him because he was in a Skype call, and it showed his face, and he was talking. So that proved that it was him, that he was actually, because he was trying to say that I was. I communicated with the developers. I'm not just a moderator on the forums, but I also communicate with the developers. Here's proof. So he proved that, and then as he's saying, he started talking about how when he talked to the developers, how the developers would talk about their scheme and their plans on what they were going to do. Basically, one of the things was, yeah, we'll get the game out there. We'll set up some microtransactions. As soon as we make enough money, we'll just pull it. And so he was given all this bad publicity out since he was banned. He says, well, they banned me, so I'm going to tell the truth.
Out him.
So
Yeah.
he starts
Well,
throwing
yeah.
that stuff out.
It sounds like a Ponzi scheme. Like, we just made a crappy game to throw it out there and hope that it would get enough attention to where they could quickly make a bunch of money, and it wouldn't matter if they got pulled or not for being bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll
Really
see what
sad.
happens. Like I said, I got this email. Let's see. If maybe this bad publicity is a little bit deceptive. We don't know. We're hearing the bad publicity side, and then now I'm hearing their side. So it's kind of like it's still kind of because they're sticking to their guns and they're saying, they're basically saying that we didn't mean to deceive anybody, we didn't mean to do this. Whereas the people that are haters of the game are obviously saying, oh yeah, they were being deceptive or whatever. So I don't know. It's kind of up in the air, but I'm obviously leaning towards it being, completely what I've heard about it, the bad things, because it every single day something new, comes up.
Well,
and so
I'll be keeping up on that, but we do need to
Yeah.
wrap up now. We're doing this wrap up a new way. Usually we go through and say, "Oh, what are you doing this week? What are you doing this week?" This time we're just going to stick to like the big things. If someone has something big going on, they'll mention it, and it's always going to be in the show notes at the end. And I think the biggest thing to note is Ledo's channel change.
Oh
Right?
yeah.
Is it totally
Yeah,
official
I
now?
went ahead, and I feel really good about it, and it's really inspiring me to put more videos up in a faster time because Captain Sparkles did this once. He had a channel that was called something,
It was kind of
had the word
vulgar
sh-
and
it had the word shit in it, so and that was the name of his channel, and so he got picked up by Machinima, and he felt like, oh my God, I don't know if I should keep this or what's going to happen. So he switched over, having 20,000 subscribers already. He switched over to Captain Sparkle's channel, and he made the Captain Sparkle's channel, which has got 4 million subscribers. How many subscribers? He's got a lot,
More than
millions.
you can imagine.
And so, and that wasn't. I heard that after I decided to do this. But when I heard that too, that even made it much more better. But I went from Minecraft and Me to Dreadlow Gaming because of the fact that I want to do more videos of different games. I don't want to just do Minecraft. I felt like I was stuck with doing Minecraft videos on Minecraft and Me, and I was afraid to do something new and something different on Minecraft and Me because I was afraid basically nobody would find it or take it serious. They would see the channel name and go, oh, it's Minecraft and Me. This is probably just another Minecraft video. So I wanted to, I'm still doing Minecraft videos. I just now rendered one right now. My next episode is going to be pretty good. But also another thing too is I've been noticing, Mojang, recently updated their TOS or terms of service as far as their using the company name and stuff like that, and it's very vague and very easy, and they don't really care what you do, as long as you don't make as long as you don't make it to where this video is from Mojang, it's not.
yeah.
You
can't
Minecraft
steal it like
specific.
I'm Mojang, I'm Minecraft.
Yeah, exactly. So with that, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. And I don't foresee Notch or anybody updating the TOS to make it to where you can't use Minecraft, the trademark name, in any of your videos or your video name or anything like that. I don't see them ever doing that. However, YouTube or even some of your networks out there, like Machinima or any of those, might eventually have to, I got Minecraft in the name of the channel, so I'm worried about that too. So I want to try to crush it now while it's still open and everything's fine, and
Yeah.
I can't get in trouble for anything. But I want to go ahead and just say, okay, I'm just going to go to Dreadlow Gaming. That's completely, nobody owns that, so I should be fine with it.
Yeah.
And that way,
Well-
I can do that. And it seems to be doing really good. I got 20 subscribers already. I don't know if any of them, I know a few of them follow me from Minecraft and Me.
Well-
But I also got some new ones since then, so that's cool.
Well, we got to go. Sorry to cut you off.
Oh.
Like I said, his channel is linked. I think I have it linked below in the Twitch, but it's also going to be linked in the show notes on everythingnoob.com. And
Yeah.
But we're
Dreadlow
tight on time.
Gaming.
We got to go. Thank you for listening and watching. Remember, follow us on eNoobs, twitch.tv/eNoobs. That's where we're doing the show from now on. This was just kind of a, trying to break out a little bit, remind you guys that we're here. We're doing this every week, and most likely changing it to Monday nights. But check our Twitter at @E_NOOBS for more info on that. All right.
Yep.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Assassins.